I have recently been really enjoying mood reading, sort of going with the flow and picking up whatever books look good to me in the moment, really following my whims. And so that's what I think I'm going to be doing for like the majority of July. However, in saying that, there are 4 books on my shelves that really piqued my interest, and I'd like to prioritize them on my July TBR. So here is a very quick video of the 4 books I would like to get to in the month of July. The first book that I'm going to put on my July TBR is Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. This is an adult fiction novel which follows 2 threads. The first thread follows our main character, Marion Graves, who is a trailblazing female pilot until she disappears without a trace in the year 1950. And the second thread follows a Hollywood actress named Hadley Baxter, who, in the attempt to outrun a scandal, agrees to play Marion in a film based off of Marion's life. I really enjoy books that have like these multiple threads that sort of weave together and you see how closely intertwined they become. And I also really enjoy looking at women's contribution to history, which are often overlooked. So this book seems like it's going to be right up my street and I hope I really enjoy it. The next book that I'm going to try and pick up in the month of July is The Mountain Sings by Nguyen Phan Khai Phai. I did Google how to pronounce that name, but there is a solid chance that I mispronounced it even still, and so for that I do apologise. But this novel is set in Vietnam and it is a multi-generational epic tale which follows the story of a Vietnamese family just trying to survive throughout the turbulent events of the last century. This book seems to me like it's going to be really moving and also really emotional and turbulent, and I've also been really trying to make a conscious effort to read books about cultural context different from my own, particularly if the author is from that cultural context. So I'm hoping that this book will be a really impactful read for me. The next book that I'm going to try and pick up in the month of July is We Are All Birds of Uganda by Hafsa Zayan. This is another book that has multiple narrative threads, and the first thread is set in 1960 in the country of Uganda, where we follow our main character Hassan, who is just trying to continue to support his family and run his business following the passing of his wife when the political unease within his country puts everything that he has been building at risk. The second narrative thread takes place in London in the present day, where we follow our main character Samir, who is a really happy and fulfilled man living a happy and fulfilled life when he is suddenly called home to his home country and he learns things about his family that he did not previously know. Again, this book has a lot of things that I enjoy in it. It's got a multiple narrative thread, it's got a multi-generational tale, and again, I don't know much about Uganda, so I'm hoping that this will be a really educational read for me as well. The final book on my July TBR is quite a stark contrast from the other 3 books, and that is To Sir Philip with Love by Julia Quinn, the 5th novel in the Bridgerton series. So if you don't know, the Bridgerton series is a historical romance series set in Regency era England, in which we follow the Bridgerton siblings and their attempts to navigate society and find love and happiness within their marriages. I have been a very recent convert to Bridgerton. I binged the first 4 books and the first 2 seasons of the TV show when I had COVID not that long ago, and I've been absolutely hooked. So I'm looking forward to picking up the 5th book, which follows Eloise's love story, as she is the 5th Bridgerton sibling. I'll probably listen to this in audiobook because it is just so fun, and I'm hoping that I'll really enjoy this latest installment. So those are the 4 books that I'm going to attempt to get to this month. I'm hoping to have a really successful reading month and read more than those 4, but those are the 4 that I'm going to prioritise straight away at the beginning of the month. Please let me know if you've read these books and if you have any thoughts about them, or just let me know what you're planning on reading in the month of July, and I will see you soon.